Hello everyone. In this session, we are going to learn about operational amplifier, slew rate and its importance. At the end of this session, the students will be able to describe operational amplifier, slew rate and its importance. These are the contents of this session. Now let us start with the introduction of slew rate. With the definition of slew rate, the slew rate of operational amplifier can be defined as the maximum rate of change of output voltage with respect to time is known as slew rate of operational amplifier. The slew rate is another frequency related parameter of operational amplifier, so that is generally specified in terms of volts per microsecond besides unity gain bandwidth parameter of operational amplifier. For example, 1 volt per microsecond slew rate means the output voltage of operational amplifier rises or falls, increases or decreases at the maximum speed of 1 volt for every microsecond. Slew rate of operational amplifier ideally should be infinite, so that the output voltage will change simultaneously with the change in the input voltage. The slew rate of operational amplifier for a practical operational amplifier, it is ranging from zero point 0.1 volts per microsecond to well above 1000 volts per microsecond. The slew rate of operational amplifier is generally specified in the data sheet of operational amplifier at unity gain, and slew rate is measured by applying large amplitude, high frequency step input voltage signal to the operational amplifier. The slew rate of operational amplifier improves with the higher closed loop voltage gain of operational amplifier and biasing DC supply voltages like plus VCC and minus VEE. Also, the slew rate is a function of a temperature. As surrounding temperature increases, generally the slew rate of operational amplifier decreases. As well as the slew rate of operational amplifier is specified in the data sheet of operational amplifier by a plot of peak to peak output voltage swing versus input signal frequency. So this plot shows the variation of output voltage, that is swing in the output voltage of operational amplifier as input signal frequency increases. The second figure shows a plot of output voltage with respect to variation of output voltage with respect to time, as well as the variation of input voltage with respect to time. So operational amplifier takes certain time to change its output voltage in accordance with the change in the input voltage. So that is due to slew rate of operational amplifier. So as well as the op-amp takes certain time, output of op-amp takes certain time to reach to the value of the input voltage. So the slew rate is specified generally at unity gain, and it is measured by applying a step input voltage signal to the circuit like a voltage follower whose voltage gain is equal to 1. So due to this slew rate, the op-amp output voltage is takes a certain time to change and equal with the input voltage. So that is due to the slew rate limitation of operational amplifier. Now let us discuss what are the causes of slew rate of operational amplifier. The unity gain bandwidth is a small signal high frequency limitation on the use of operational amplifier. Small signal in the sense the input signal voltage in terms of millivolt or microvolt, and slew rate is a large signal phenomenon. Large signal stands for the input voltage signal in terms of volts. The slew rate is caused by the limitation on the charging current. Limitation on the charging current of internal frequency compensation capacitor, as well as due to the saturation of internal stages of operational amplifier for high frequency, large amplitude input voltage signal. When high frequency, large amplitude input signal is applied to the operational amplifier, the resulting current is the maximum current available to charge internal compensation capacitor network. So this compensation capacitor takes certain time to charge and discharge as input voltage signal rises and falls, increases and decreases. and the voltage across this capacitor. Voltage across this compensation capacitor is the final output voltage of operational amplifier. So the rate of change of output voltage, that is the rate of change of the rate at which the voltage across capacitor rises, is given by the derivative of capacitor voltage with respect to time. So that is equal to the current charging current upon the capacitance value of compensation capacitor. So that is the derivative of Vc with respect to time is equal to I upon C. So thus slew rate limiting is caused by this capacitor charging rate, in which the capacitor voltage is the output voltage of operational amplifier. Now let us go for the derivation of slew rate equation. Slew rate expressed in terms, mathematically expressed in terms of equation. So generally slew rate is specified in the data sheet of operational amplifier at unity gain in terms of volts per microsecond. So let us consider a voltage follower circuit. Operational amplifier as a voltage follower circuit, which is a special case of non-inverting closed loop non-inverting amplifier, whose voltage gain is equal to 1, that is unity, and output voltage is exactly equal to input voltage, both in magnitude as well as in phase. So considering large amplitude, high frequency, input sinusoidal voltage signal to the input of a voltage follower circuit. The equation for a sine wave voltage signal is given by Vin equal to Vp into sine omega t, where Vp stands for peak value of input voltage signal. And same input voltage signal will appear at the output of a voltage follower circuit. So output voltage is equal to Vo equal to can be expressed mathematically Vp into sine omega t. Now the rate of change of output voltage. Let us obtain the rate of change of output voltage with respect to time. So derivative of output voltage with respect to time, so that is equal to Vp into omega cos omega t. So derivative of sine omega t is a cos omega t, and let us consider the maximum rate of change of output voltage. So that will occur when cos omega t is equal to 1. So that is, so derivative of output voltage with respect to time considering maximum rate of change, so that is equal to Vp into omega, because cos omega t is equal to 1. So where omega stands for angular frequency, so the final equation for slew rate can be written as 2 pi f into Vp volts per second, where 2 pi f is equal to omega. So generally slew rate are specified in terms of volts per microsecond. So the final equation for slew rate is equal to 2 pi f into Vp divided by 10 raised to 6 volts per microsecond, where SR stands for slew rate of operational amplifier in terms of volts per microsecond, and where F stands for the input signal frequency. So Vp is equal to peak value of output voltage signal, sinusoidal voltage signal in volts. Now let us consider what is the effect of slew rate on the output of operational amplifier. Slew rate determines maximum operating frequency for operational amplifier for desired output voltage variation swing without any distortion. As long as the value of right hand side of slew rate equation is equal to or less than the slew rate of operational amplifier, the output of operational amplifier will be undistorted. If either input signal frequency or amplitude of input signal is increased to exceed a slew rate of operational amplifier, then the output will be distorted. Now for example, input is sinusoidal voltage signal and the required slew rate of operational amplifier is greater than the slew rate of operational amplifier. In that case, the output will be distorted. Even if the input is sine wave signal, the output is we are getting like a square wave signal. So to keep the input frequency less than maximum operating frequency of operational amplifier, or select op amp with higher slew rate for a distortionless output. Now student can pause video here and think over this question. What prevents the output of operational amplifier from responding immediately, instantly to the fast changing input? The answer is the internal frequency compensation capacitor prevents the output of operational amplifier from responding immediately to fast changing input signal, because this internal compensation capacitor takes certain time to charge and discharge when input voltage signal rises and falls, increases and decreases cycle by cycle. So this is a reference. Thank you.